Hey guys, I just wanted to give a reading update on Piranesi. I just finished part 1 and I'm hooked. This is a great beginning to this novel, and I've heard it's not even like the hype part. This is less than 20 pages. I heard it's around like the 50-ish page mark where things really start like popping off, not like action wise, but just in terms of how good this book is. And I'm only in part 1, and I don't know if
Spoiler warning.
Spoiler warning here. I guess slight to major-ish spoilers. I don't know. It's only the first 20-ish pages or something. The narrator, the main protagonist so far of this novel, I mean, the person named the other calls him Piranesi, but it's kind of established that that's not necessarily his name. But he's calls himself a scientist, or I look at him more like an archaeologist or something like that. He's exploring this big house, basically. And there's a bunch of statues, there's a bunch of random things, and I just love how he's describing I can feel the passion of the narrator in what he's talking about. He's been stuck here for, and I don't even know if he knows technically how long he's been here, but just the way he describes the world, how passionate he is just to explore it. It's gripping me right now. And now I'm just as curious as this guy. I want to know what this world's about. I don't know if Piranesi this book even explains what happens, but just like, for example, when he starts talking about the years, he initially starts saying stuff like 2011, 2012. So that makes me think he's from our world at some point, but then he switches to naming his journals instead of labeling them by like the specific actual year. Let me see, I got it here. If I can find it. Let's see. Yeah, he starts switching it from like years and months to saying stuff like the 9th day in the 4th month in the year I named the constellations. He's changes. His whole mindset has changed by the time we meet him in this novel, and I just want to know where this goes. I want to. I've only read through quote unquote part 1, basically chapter 1 of this book, and yet I am immediately hooked. And from what I've heard, it only gets better from here. So that's my quick reading update on Piranesi. Yeah.